Hey guys, I made this video simply for the fact that I have a feeling that it's going to be relatable because we're all really in the same situation. Now, what I've noticed is that we're in a world that lacks a lot of consciousness and awareness, and it feels as though we're in a fallen state of where we're supposed to be, or where the human race has been, and then we devolve, crash, boom, and then boom, back to square one. And even though we're like becoming better as individuals, as a whole, we're not. Now, I made this video because, like I said, relatability. Um, it's like I don't think I'm like it's hard to say because it's like I'm really just speaking from pattern recognition. I'm not like a genius or I don't like know anything other people don't know. But I use this pattern recognition to print money, to build businesses, and to live a fruitful life. And so it leads one to eventually get to the point where it's not about those things, and it's more so about feeling like your soul wants to give a message or wants to talk. And this is what we're meant to be doing, and we're meant to be very good at communicating, I think. And I think we've lost touch, and I'm just speaking broadly, I'm not saying everybody, but I think broadly we've lost touch in communicating like clearly, defining things and all agreeing on it, and that's reality. It's like we have people living in like fully separate realities from reality, and like there really is only one fundamental truth, and yet a lot of people seem to not be able to agree with that. And there's a lot of reasons why. We could get into it forever, but we have plagues of all these viruses that come about. It's like uh, you have to know how to see reality for what it is. I think Leonardo da Vinci said to develop a complete mind, learn to see, learn that everything connects to everything else. So when you think that you're separate, or you think that you're special, or you think there's something uh, that you know that other people don't, and it's like odds are there's nothing new under the sun. Um, but really, you know, got him. Really, though, we need to learn more authenticity, I think. I think that authenticity and conviction, like, it's like, okay, you want to build a business and you want it to be successful, you have to be authentic and you have to be, yeah, you have to be authentic and you have to have conviction in what you're doing. So if you're not authentic and you're not convicted in what it is that you have to say, then you're simply the point's never going to get across, right? So in my head, it's like we are these like amalgamations of the infinite universe, and we are just like these little guys in the big picture. So it's hard to it's hard. I see some people get like egotistical about uh, the infinite true self, the divine true nature of the self, the that we're all uh, perfect, and uh, that you can just sit here and uh, everything's just perfect, and everything's great, and you're just one with the divine nature of infinity, and all that is good, and it's true in a sense, but we've fallen from that. It's like we're clearly living in some sort of fallen state. And I personally, I have it gives me deep faith in Christ. Everybody can believe what they want, but for me, it's like makes sense. There's a creator of all this, and that this is like a training ground. This is like a boot camp, and those who pass the test and those who don't, and that makes sense to me. But I think a lot of people get mad about that because they have a big lot of pride. They can't put their pride down to accept God, and that's fine. Everybody is here for their own reason. The soul is here for a journey. Um, but it's like, yeah, there's this like fundamental energy in the universe, and to access it, you simply don't have like you don't have to do anything in particular, and yet it's always there. So in doing any business, like literally any business, any deal, like I'm here for deals. I do business deals, and all it is just like the moment you get the phone call, you just turn your charisma all the way up, and boom, you're the guy with charisma. And then as soon as the phone's off, you go, oh my God, what have I done? I just did a business deal. And, that's like that dopamine you get. And that is the reward. And then you get money and you can spend the money on stuff and all that. And it's great. But it's like we've fallen so far. We're so unhealthy. We eat terribly. We don't focus. We don't even pay attention to what we intake. It's like we go online on the internet. So there's three layers of reality, right? Layer three is the worst because that's where your attention is just hooked on the reels and the shorts and all that stuff. And that's like layer three is where uh, you're really lost. And then layer two is like you're working your job, you got your house, you got your money and your family, and you got your stuff. That's like layer two. Then layer one is like that deep spiritual one, true divinity, that divine mysticism, like Christ, knowledge, all these things. That's layer one, and you can't have one without the other. But then there's like uh people who take advantage of the different layers. And then if somebody's operating on layer three and another person's in layer one, then the person in layer one, if they're bad intentive, or the person not the person in layer two or one, uh, people can take advantage of the ones in layer three. The ones in layer three almost aren't even like it's almost not even real. But what it is the type of attention captivation in the mind, and that is layer three. This is just me defining it. You can call it what you want, but it's easy for me to have definitions on things and types of awarenesses and the way my attention works. I think it's helpful for me personally, because I want to be able to speak and to be able to present ideas to people and to be able to do that consistently every single day. I do this every single day. I come out and I make a video, and it's always about simply what I've been thinking about, because everybody's mind, I'm pretty sure, is like 100,000 plus thoughts per day, or millions of thoughts a day. But 90% of people, their thoughts are the same thought every single day. Um, so it's like, what are we doing here, guys? Our minds clearly are capable of more. We're capable of thinking in ways that are different. But the ego, it's like we've fallen so short or so far that like the ego used to be like God or something, and now the ego is a big mess, a big orchestrated, non-orchestrated mess of memes and fads and stuff. And man, things get funny. There's some funny stuff in reality. A lot of funny stuff. Like I love the way this works, and I think everybody should learn how to like map out their reality clearly, not being lost in the sauce. Everything is fundamental. It's truth. Truth is truth no matter what you do. It's just energy. So it's like so simple. But I've been getting into biohacking, and the way I do it is literally like I don't like have a guru. I just learn myself by learning. So today I did what was it? Cayenne cayenne pepper powder with lemon, um, with raw honey, and garlic, and then I put all of them together and munched it all up, and then I took a spoonful and I just ate it. And I'm doing that once every hour. And then also I had what is that stuff called? Um, Vinegar, apple cider vinegar. I had apple cider vinegar, and the apple cider vinegar with some lemon shots of that, and then apparently that will kill pests, parasites. I think, yeah, parasites, among other things. And so, uh, I think that's pretty cool. I'm gonna actually like get really heavy into that because I think, I think every person should. Um, I think that it's like I speak from my own experience, but it's like you go day in and day out feeling uncomfortable, and then you find out there's a solution to that. You're gonna want to like hone in on that solution and like actually like figure this out. So like my job as a human, like my job as this, like you could call it the ego or like the awareness. Yeah, my job is the awareness, It's like I want this vessel to be as healthy as possible. That way I can like accomplish all the things I want in life. Like I have an ego about me, like for sure. So my job is to like keep that under wraps, and then also to be able to use it and sharpen it rather than to say kill the ego. I think that that's something that is there's a time and a place for, but at the same time, if you say that you don't have an ego, that's the most egotistical statement ever. So it's like, well, who am I? I have to at least admit to my faults, which is that we all have an ego, and you should just try to make it a good one that wants to help people and do good. And then you can get the stuff you need in life, do the business deals. And it's like this tear because um, on one side I'm a Christian and I believe in God and I there's all these things I shouldn't be doing. Like I think Peter said, I do the things I should not do, and I don't do the things I'm supposed to do. And it's so true because I mean it's like I shouldn't even be like trying to build a business, but like I want to. It's fun. It's the game of money is fun. Unfortunately, being better than other people materially is fun, even though that's egotistical and uh, not the most Christian thing. Uh, it's like, but what choice do we have but to, you know, be able to merge all of the parts of ourselves and be fully transparent? Like, if that's not the point to life, and then that combined with the connection with Christ, it's like, what is? You have to be able to play all the games at once in one like in one breath because you're not going anywhere. You can't. It's not like I can go jump this fence and come back and now I'm layer one Noah and I'm just pure spirit matter. No, I have the flesh. I'm here. The neurons are firing. I don't have a choice on that. I was born, so I have to be a person and be a living human on Earth. I don't get to just transcend into nirvanic spiritual bliss. I can have that sometimes, but what comes up must go down. So there's this universal balance in everything that we do in life. And so our jobs as humans is to be able to map that out and simultaneously live in every reality at once rather than thinking that if I'm in reality, I'm in layer one, so I can never be in layer three. It's like, no, you're kind of in all three. Technology is an addition to the humans, and humans are an addition to nature, and nature is art. So humans make art, and it's beautiful. And it's like this is the point to life is to pursue that beauty, prosperity. Like these things are. That's like the whole purpose of this. Um, like we are always like waving and moving, and that's like that's the way it is, though. So you can't get too caught up in one fundamental like you can't get caught up in one single thing at one time because everything's so fluid, you know? So that's why I do believe in a fundamental truth because we're all under the same sun. We all have two eyes, nose, and a mouth, and uh, like we're all made in the same sort of way. Like most of us have hands and feet and stuff. Some people don't, but it's like you know what I mean. Uh, like we're all under the same sun. They're on the same earth with the same moon. If there's a heaven, we're all part of that. If whatever the spiritual magnet is that we are, it all coincides under one fundamental truth. I genuinely do believe because um, whatever you believe, I can still look you in your eyes and see the true version of who you are. Whether you can see that version of yourself or not, that's who you are. You can pretend that you're something else, but you're always just the true fundamental you. We're like skeletons in a suit. It's kind of scary. So that's why you get comfortable with it, but then you use that to forward things like businesses and money and finances and relationships and depth in people's perspective, and you can help open people's minds maybe if they choose. But it's like we are the salt of the earth, and even with me, never take like what I say like as like factual. It's just that I know that there's this amalgamation of thought of all these different ideas, and then there's the truth, which is like we're here in life. Like that's true, and then everything else is like you can have all these amalgamations of the transcendental object at the end of time, all these different concepts, and I think they're really fun to navigate. I think they're really fun to see, but like I said, you get high, you're gonna come down. So I think finding a good middle ground is important. Um, anyways, I plan on doing a lot of content. I'm not all serious, like philosophical. I actually am really funny. I have friends, believe it or not. So a lot of the stuff that I do, it's like you're gonna see a whole map of range of different content simply because I'm a person with range. I'm a human being that I'm not just one type of content kind of character. I'm not the guy who only goes out and does prank videos. I might do a prank video one day if I so choose, but my videos are going to be whatever I so choose, and they're going to be interesting every time, at least for me. And if other people don't find them interesting, that's totally okay. Um, but I'm telling you, your whole life can change just like that. Like literally, just like that. Um, I've heard testimonies. My aunt, who, when she was a kid, she found somebody with a really messed up leg. It was all purple and crazy, and they prayed to Jesus Christ to her leg, went right up to it and prayed, in Jesus' name we heal this leg. Um, and apparently she actually saw the leg physically, could see something moving inside it, and with like instantly the leg was healed. I don't know. That's pretty cool though. I think that's pretty cool. Um, a lot of things in life are really magical. So it's like you need to make sure you can define like that which is God versus that which is like your man-made, like, oh, this is just like magic, or oh, this is like occult history, magic arts, or whatever. It's like, yeah, you can define it as that, but it's God. Every single time we are the broken ones, and then there's God, and like the only thing good in me is God. Everything else, I'm an evil, like terrible guy. But uh I think I have a lot of love that people feel from being around me, and that's like God working and dwelling and doing its thing. So the idea is like, why would I not want other people to feel that level of peace within themselves? And so I'm gonna work forever to like that's my goal in life. My goal in life isn't money anymore. It's just to have that relationship with the people around me and to be able to help them ascend to their truest self. It just means like I want to see uh it's just such a cool story to explain somebody the way your point of view works, and if, at the end of it, they go, "You've changed my whole life. I have no doubts anymore. God is good." Hearing those words really changes a man. We could have all this purpose of sales and money, and that's all a thing. But hearing those words goes beyond anything, you know. Anyways, some of the videos that I'll be doing, I don't know. I have a video I'm editing right now. I'm hoping it's going to be good. It's the law of multiplicity. Effectively, it's just the concept that everything compounds against everything else. That when you do stuff every single day, you're either compounding good things or bad things. Like the law of multiplicity doesn't care what you do, it just does. It just multiplies. So if every single day you're eating unhealthy and you're only doing 5% good and 95% bad to yourself, then odds are 90, like you're going to end up just spiraling downward. There's downward spirals, but nobody talks about that upward spiral. So I suggest not having idols. I think you can look up to people and learn from people, but don't idolize them as if they've done anything that you haven't, or that they're better than you. They might be more disciplined than you. Maybe they do actions every day that you simply are not willing to do. It's like rich people and poor people are both self-made, but only the rich people actually admit it. I make mistakes every day, so does everyone else, and all my friends and my family and every person I've ever met like his like committed sin. So it makes sense that we would need a heavenly creator, Jesus, to like support us and like save us, because it's like you can say you're perfect, you can say you're God, you can say uh, that you are the universe, and you know we are the universe, but we're so broken and so like fucked. It's like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna just say that you can save yourself and that's gonna work? If that works, cool. Doesn't work for me. I can see like the end. So I mean, somewhat. God gives me little visions, and I like the ending, like the full ending, but I don't like that there's this scary in between that things have to happen that you. It's like, oh boy, without the good, without the bad, you can't have the good, and there's bad coming. That's terrifying. But I think everyone, if you don't know that though, then it's like, what are we talking about here? Like the Matrix bot's gonna get us or whatever. Um, AI is gonna come and hunt us down, and if they don't, great. Maybe AI is awesome. Maybe AI is here to help. I have my doubts, but that's fine. I use AI sometimes. Everybody does. What you need to do is get fucking rich. You need to get rich. It's unparalleled that you get rich. It's an emergency. What are you going to do with your life? You're fucking broke. When the Matrix box show up, do you have a whole home defense system with machine guns and Gatling guns that you can use to get them down with the homing missiles to just completely destroy him? Oh, drones incoming. Dot, 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 dot. Sniped all of them. Gone. You see them fall. Do you have that? No? See, we need to get fucking rich. How do you get rich these days? You use this skill that God gave you. You get the skill better. You upward spiral. You eat healthy. You focus on yourself. You do push-ups, be healthy, run. How is that gonna make me money, Noah? Well, if you do it long enough, your mind just is that which makes money. Door knocking, building a business, sales, e-commerce, um, copywriting, like making content, YouTube videos. Stay active every day. Trading, learning how to trade, you know? But we need to be consistent. Like they're so complacent. We're always like just sitting around doing nothing, I find. Like, no, no, there's like an energy here that wants to explain itself. The grand scheme of all the energies that be, all the different people and the online. It's like don't get caught up on layer three. That's where, and I actually like these people. But that's where you just get caught up on like all this liberal Republican stuff and Candace Owens and Nick Fuentes and um, Tucker Carlson, and some people love them, some people hate them, and you do things, say things, and they're misogynistic because they explain this and they're a piece of shits and whatever. It doesn't matter. They're people. They probably make more money than you. What are you doing? You're broke. I bet you Nick Fuentes makes a lot more money than you. I bet you Candace Owens has a lot more money than you. It's not just about money, but that's energy. Like you need to do something with your life to create. It's like if you're not going to create things, you're lacking and you're like just consuming. And you can't just rely on your job to just be your creation. Like no, you have to create something. If you don't, you're cooked. Like otherwise, you're just living in someone else's creation. Like if you work at Walmart, and I'm not hating on anybody who is grinding, but if you just work at Walmart your whole life, you're just living under someone's umbrella of some guy came up with Walmart, and now you're one of his little matrix slaves that makes him money out of millions of them. Like, no, it's pathetic. Let's not do that. I mean, do it if you have to, but let's like in the meantime, like build something. Don't be hopeless. There's like a way out, but it makes perfect sense. There would be a way out. But you have to like do something about it. You don't like get nothing. You don't get something out of nothing. You get something for doing something. That's trading skills for skills or being a person that somebody wants to be around. Some people, they're just so cool that rich people hit them up and say, "Hey, come hang out with me and go on the private jet. I'm gonna make sure your life is good forever, and you just be this energetic little guy in my life to help hype me up." Some people, they make millions of dollars. Fucking, you make $1 million fun twice, swatting flies. You know, it's like literally just come up with something. I learned how to wash a window. I went door knocking, made money doing that. I know you know how to wash a window, or fucking crochet a hat, or like learn how to make a pair of pants and put the coolest design ever on it, and then go sell at the local farmers market, and eventually you have enough money to make an online website to take pictures of cool people and then post ads on your TikTok and make money doing that. It's so simple. I need more resources so that way things can get done. It's like the ideas are there, like the energy is there, just the resources are necessary. So I'm just gonna keep sending a signal over and over and over every day. The bat signal, boom, put it up. That way, for those who are energetically aligned, I'm there, and everyone else is there. And I think that's like the whole point. It's like you don't you like consume content every day? Why don't you produce? You don't have time? You tell me you don't have time? You go work for 6 to 8 hours a day. You don't have time after your work? It's your problem, not mine. Get mad. Be frustrated about it. You should be so upset, like so mad, that there's people who are energetically aligned with the universe to the degree that they get like Bugattis and Lamborghinis, and it's just a ridiculous joke to them. It's a fucking joke. Because none of this is real. The money's not real. None of it is real. Israel, what are your thoughts? Oh, I know your thoughts because I'm in America. I know what every America thinks about Israel. I don't even have to say it. What are we doing here? Hamas. You know? Here's the thing. The guy who tried 5 times and then gave up is going to be a failure. But the guy who tried 50 times, still hasn't seen results, and goes ahead and tries another 50 times, he's going to be successful. It's like when I go for a run and I'm at mile 5 and my friend says I have to get to 10 miles. What the fuck? 10 miles? What the fuck? I'm already gassed out at 5. You telling me I gotta go do 5 more? And then next thing you know, an hour later, or however long it takes, I take a picture of me having done 10 miles. Everybody, and that's the satisfaction. It's not from the outward public attention that you get of my friend being like, "Oh my God, this guy's so jacked and Chad. He ran 10 miles," even though that is what he's thinking, and he always thinks that. I know he always thinks that. He's like, "Oh my God, Noah's so handsome and fucking this guy's fucking jacked. I wish I could look that good." I get it. Like, Joe, I get it. Like jealousy because of how cool looking and cool I am. That's fine. But like when I go, I run 5 miles. I have to run 5 more. I'm like, fuck. But then I go and I run the 5 more miles, take the picture. Like that was the reward. Sometimes you just do things just to do them. There's not always a point. Like there's not always a purpose to life. It's just you just digging because you like it, because you like life. Anyways, guys, this was like, my video for the day. I'm going to be editing the law of multiplicity. I'll be posting that very soon. And I am just continuously in my head trying to think of what the next best thing will be for the YouTube channel. That way I can continue to do all the things that I want to do and create the things that I want to create because I feel it is very important. And, sometimes life is more than just about um, constant activity. Sometimes you got to sit down and relax and be with yourself and maybe talk and whatever. But anyways, God bless all of you. Christ is King. I would suggest reading the New Testament in the Bible. It explains a lot of what's going on in the life right now. It's actually clears up a lot of mysteries for me. So if you're a little bit lost or confused, that's where I'd start you off at. But if you have a cold heart or a heart of stone, you're just not going to be able to be receptive. And it's just the way it is. I can't. I think God can change you, not me. But anyways, best of luck. God bless. Peace.